Good morning. Am I actually here? I don't know. Let me make sure I've got the captions on though. There we go. We go? Yes, we go somewhere. There we go. It seems to be working now. Hello. So, it's been a little while since I've had the bandwidth to try to do this. And, to be honest, this is me just sort of diving in and seeing if I can do it now. When we left off with this game, we were pretty close to the end. So, I'm gonna see how far we can get. Because this morning I may have to... I don't know how long I'm gonna go for. But we'll take a stab at it and see what happens. So, I believe we shall resume the story. And and now we get to watch me try to figure out how this game works again. I think I was trying to deal with a food problem. That was a big deal. I was trying to increase the amount of food. I wonder if I should have gone back and watched the last episode of this before we're jumping in. Well, we'll find out. You can build a bunkhouse over an existing tent. Many other buildings can be upgraded in this manner. I know we were trying desperately to upgrade both heat and food. Southern countries and colonies were the first to fall. Unprepared for the cold, they quickly descended into anarchy. Millions died of disease and starvation. Okay, here we go. What looms ahead? Okay. Time left 8 days, 8 hours. So there's 8 days. We're probably not going to get all the way through that in this sitting, but it's good to know. It's good to know these things. Cookhouse, which is the mess hall. That's what they're calling. Okay, good. Let me see if I remember how to rotate. I do. Yay. Okay, so there may be a reorientation period during which I try to figure out what the hell we're doing. Okay. It's good. We've got our totalitarian banners represented. That's good. Oh, geez. Okay. You see, this factory has nothing happening because we've always been low on steel. Sort of insane to see these, there's so much detail. Was there this much detail the last time I played this? Has there been a patch? Or was it always this way? Good morning, Edith. How are you doing? We have 585 people here. 73 of them are idle. Not working. So right now, this is what we're dealing with, yeah? We got a cold snap coming in like another day and a half, maybe, day and a third, and then it'll get back another couple days after that. It'll rise back up, but then we know that we've got a very severe storm coming. That's gonna knock out productivity in most things. Unless we are prepared. We should get what we can out of the hangars, just because that's gonna be, that's gonna be a thing happening. That will be a thing that happens. It's free time, so there's no one there right now. Which is why this is not currently heating them. Because I have that still set on a timer. Okay. Alright, so we have coal, we have an industrial hothouse out here. That is still going. We have an infirmary. Let me go ahead and actually look at the buildings. Oh yes, that's much clearer. It's not. It's really not. How many homeless people do we have? 114. There's that. There's housing. We got to deal with housing. We got to deal with basically having enough stores of food that everybody does not die when the storm hits. So that's a thing. We have people waiting to do something. I would like to remember what it is that we have you doing. Let's see. Ah, right. No, they're at the fishing village. Yes, they need to build an outpost to deliver the food. Because that will be important. Okay, so 100 raw food will be shipped to the city every day now. Which is good. So we're going to get 800 units of raw food, maybe. Probably 700. 600 or 700. But that at least is set up. We have folks exploring nearby thingies. We have folks exploring the things very disturbingly close to the storm line. Hey, look! It's Armageddon! Oh, jeez. Okay. Because I'm going to have them check this out. You know, look at them here. It looks like they've already been swallowed up. I'm going to have them check here, but then they're going to have to get back. I might have them come back via the stone ship, but yeah, we're getting... Ah! Yeah, it's getting very close. So I don't want them to risk too much. Gotta pull them back if need be. What's the other thing we've got coming in? Coal. Yeah, that'll be important. It is a weird thing because on the one hand, I feel like we ought to pull as much from these resources as as possible. Try to get the ones that are further to the right. As much as we can before the storm shows up, and then move to these. But yeah, someone who prepares well would have perhaps set up to do that, but we don't really have the equipment right now. So that said, yeah, they're down here. I'm probably gonna, if I send them up there, I'm gonna send them up there via, existing paths, so that they get there faster. So that's happening there. Okay. If this thing's gonna cover the map in 8 days, we're talking like 1/8 of the map gets covered each morning, I guess. We'll have to see. Hi, it's Armageddon. Yes, it is a thing. Okay. Let me see. We also have 47 sick people, but that's its own issue. One of them's in prison. There'll be plenty warm there. That is an odd thing also, because it's like... I keep wondering, maybe I should just build enough prisons to hold everyone. so that they can just do a whole slew of arrests before things. That'll keep them well warm and well fed. The prisons are warmer than like anything. Well, that's the propaganda center. You need to be careful. You got to make everyone happy now. And I can't afford the wood right now to send out propaganda necessarily. What are we working on? We're getting to tier 4. This is largely me just remembering how the game works. I have a feeling that's going to be the bulk of this particular session. Because we got to get at the advanced heaters and the generator efficiency upgrade and the steam hub efficiency upgrade. If we can get to a generator safety bypass, that's an idea. I don't know what it is, but it sounds neat. We're working on our difference engine. Like, things we still need to do, right? Keep thinking about doing a range upgrade for the generator, but we'll see. Stereoscopic lenses. Well, yeah, that would be great if we had the steel for it. We don't have the steel for it right now. We'll have some coming in, but it's a thing. So let's see, mining optimization. I mean, that wouldn't hurt. Large resource depot might become necessary? I don't know. That's the problem. I mean, to a certain extent, this is mostly just me carrying on, because just trying to figure out how to get the most out of what we've got. We haven't even built a wall drill to get more wood. More wood. We still only have the one automaton because it takes so much material to make it. Gathering posts. The funny thing is, if we, if we upped the thumpers, we actually have enough manpower now to try to get the coal gathered faster, but we'll see. I mean, gathering posts, there's just so much to research, and we don't have time. It's a problem. Gathering post. So efficient gathering would be nice. Steam wall drill. Advanced steelworks. Might bring up more steel. Sawmill range extension, coal mining. This is not really our priority. Our priorities are heat and food right now. Advanced coal mining, coal thumper, advanced wall drill. Mostly this stuff I think is what we're looking at. Basically this and this. These two things. So I mean, freeing up engineers at the infirmary would be nice, but at the same time, I mean, you know, we are where we are. We have 4 cores left. That's all we're gonna have. We gotta remember that. Let's see. House redesign. We'll have to see how that goes. Maybe that'll help us with resources. House insulation. Infirmary checklists. Hothouse insulation, which we'll need. I mean, this is going to be one we're going to try to get at very soon. Healthcare insulation, house insulation, hothouse selection, which I have no idea what that means, but it sounds exciting. Okay. So, yeah, basically, it seems to me I was trying to get as far up the technology tree as I could, just in general, so that I could get something on the bottom line here, and I think it was the house insulation. think that's what it was. Because that's where the... Yeah, that's you know, what we're going to be dealing with the most. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd figure out how this goes. Advanced coal mine sounds exciting. Yeah. Okay. Where are we with food production? Let's look at our things. Coal balance right now is looking good. Right now. But again, we're going to need to save up. Have enough for when we're actually doing this stuff. I could send people out to gather if I want them getting sick. That would be great. But, I mean, it's taken care of by gathering posts right now. So, I mean, upgrading the generator, I think, has been the #1 thing, right? So, coal will last an even shorter period of time. Wood is laughable. Raw food right now it's saying plus 700 per day because you know we just got that outpost set up, so we're okay right now for a daily balance. While we're on soup, nowhere near where we would need to be with food storage, but you know, we'll see what we can do. That's the thing. I don't know how much is going to shut down when we eventually get to this point. I guess we'll see. Yes, and the infirmary is only at 80%. Why is that? Okay, 80% efficiency. Probably because one of the workers is absent. There it is, in treatment. Another infirmary might speed this up, but I think also, given how long do people stay in these things? I feel like we're going to be okay. It's just with respect to a lot of that. We have kids helping out. I forget how many child shelters we have. Let's find out. No, this is a bunkhouse. Is that the other child shelter? I can't remember. There are no children in there because they're all working. Soup indeed, yes. Soup is good for you. I've got to replace these tents with houses. That's going to be very important very soon. They're okay right now. They're not going to be okay soon. Because we're getting a cold snap. I don't know if I'm going to have the lumber for all this. It is off shift. I'm going to probably start doing 24-hour shifts on some things just so we can... Yeah, I mean, I can afford the discontent. But I'm probably going to start 24-hour shifts on some things so that we can actually figure them out. Where's the automaton? Is that you? Queen's Norwegian. Our one automaton is currently on food production, so that's where we are. I think I have them doing food production at night, and I think I put people in there during the day to make it more efficient. I think that's what I do. I cannot remember. Let me now look at our resource batches one more time and the amount of heat that they have, so that I might perhaps remember what else I have the automaton doing. For it works in a cold place, probably. It's probably gathering lumber. But I've got workers there, so maybe not. Do I just have the automaton on food all day? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? don't know. And these places get warmed up when things get to a certain point. Is there anywhere that doesn't have workers? I guess that's the question, right? Let's look for those red badges that show that something is not happening efficiently. So we have the infirmary, where I cannot have automatons work. We have the factory, where I cannot have automatons work. I've got 5 engineers working there, but what are they doing? No idea. If we had a bunch more steel, this would be a lot easier. Frozen trees. How are things at the... I wonder how things are at the sawmill. I have forgotten where everything is. I have to actually go to the heat view to figure out where the sawmill is, which is strange. We have we can gather 594 more pieces of wood from the sawmill, so that's a thing. Yeah, honestly, I'm not seeing... Yeah. Okay. So, if we wanted to build... If we wanted to build another hothouse, that might be a possibility. It's either that or we've got to increase what we're doing with coal mining, which, if that becomes self-sufficient, that's an idea as well. Also, more houses. More houses are absolutely necessary right now. It's a thing. It's a thing we gotta do. How are we with this? $25 steel per house. This is a problem. Alright, well. I guess we'll just keep hanging out. Because it's either that you know, it's like I can build some more tents. That's all I can frickin' do right now, but I don't have the steel for houses. And I've got 114 people that do not have homes. So, yeah. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Just gotta figure out where to put people. Yeah, in prison. That's the answer. Why you do this? It's a very strange workaround. We've got room for 20 more people right now. Won't be long before we can go round up the usual suspects. Oh my god. Is there anything we're getting out of... Okay, intel. Potential protest is the most burning issue which can push our people to protest in the near future. Poor food quality, yeah. Yeah, well, good luck there. People are troubled by overcrowded medical facilities, bad food, lack of medical care. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, you can figure it out. Let me see. Okay. Spending one of our steam cores on an infirmary might be okay. Might. So we could do that on the second infirmary. And I know people will continue to get sick once certain things happen. Care house. How is the care house doing right now? There are 7 people waiting for a place. Okay. Hang on, back to this. Infirmary, of which we have 1. Takes 20 steel and a steam core, and 30 wood. Steam heated infirmary with 10 beds. Sick are treated faster than a medical post. The gravely ill can be treated safely and reliably. Okay. I mean, you know, it'd be nice, but, yeah, I think, yeah, the problem is that at this point I can't think of anything else to do until we have more resources. So I'm just going to stare at the Queen's Norwegian for a moment. Ah! It teleported! Did you see that? Yeah. Okay. And then it's putting the hothouse in its loving embrace as it produces 1.8. Somehow produces 1.8 shanks of meat per hour, grown in the hothouse. I used to know what this was called. This particular thing. It's like meat, the meat on a bone. I used to know what that was called because it was like in every cartoon in the 80s they would show someone, you know, when there was a feasting hall, they would show someone feasting on one of these. Scouts have reached the ruined warehouse. Let's find out what they're doing. Okay. Ah! Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks less dangerous. Okay. Still looks dangerous. Okay. What do we got? Wood and raw food. Excellent. Explore. Frozen supplies. Awesome, awesome. With moderate effort, we'll be able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city, if we survive. Take the resources and get the hell out of Dodge. That's really the... That's going to be important. The problem is I don't know how close it's going to come. Let me see. I mean, there's an abandoned sawmill right down here. Heading here would take 6 hours. Yeah, this is where I gotta figure out where to send these folks, because we're like, they're at the very edge now, and I gotta reel them back in now. Stone ship will take a day and 3 hours. Sawmill will take 6 hours. If I just head to the ice corridor, that's also 6 hours, which is faster. If I bring them back home, that's a day and 4 hours. And a facility, perhaps a sawmill, it looks abandoned. I mean, you know, additional wood would be nice. Before I make that decision, I'm going to save the game. And I see the naming conventions are still as they always have been. Yay, death. Okay. Alright. Now, having saved the game, I now erroneously believe I'm invulnerable. So, I shall... Bolstered by this, I shall send them to the sawmill. We're going to be leaving the stone ship. We don't have time to get to it. This is in the right direction. That is not, unfortunately. And we'll see if they make it there before they die. That'll be great. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Hi. How's everyone doing? More steel would be helpful. Okay. So we can house everyone. Housing people would be nice. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have a lot of funerals shortly. Probably, unless I can figure something out. Alright. Hey folks. How's it going? Going home? Yeah, that's good. Going to go eat. We have 0 food rations left, so enjoy those. You're just gonna eat raw food? Is that how that's gonna work? The thing about this game is it's really very much about, you know, which thing do you want to let go? Something is going to be wrong. Something is going to not work out. Which thing are you okay with? Are you okay with it not working out? 53 sick. Is that more than we had a little while ago? 54. Yeah, that number is going up. Awesome. It's going to be great when this cold snap hits. I'm going to really enjoy that. I forget, how does sarcasm work again? Scouts have reached the ice crevice. You, the safer scouts, have found survivors. Oh, great. And they're dying, too. Ah, jeez. On the verge of death. These people are on their last legs, despite taking shelter in an ice crevice. Many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Sure, why not? Come on! You can spend your last... they've got kids with them. These 12 workers and 7 kids. Come, join us so that you can at least spend your last days with other people. I should leave them to their fate. No, I'm going to bring them. Yeah, no, we're trying to do this with compassion to a certain extent. Order and compassion. You guys been swallowed up yet? No? Okay. Let us know when you are. I feel that the fact that I have to turn the map to make myself feel better every time I look over at these at these scouts here should tell me something. What, I wonder? What? What do we want to make around the clock? Coal mining? Yes. I think we're going to do round-the-clock coal mining, or at least extended shift on it, because we're at that point. We need the heat. We're going to need the heat in a little bit. We'll wait until they wake up in the morning, and then we'll wait till their shift starts. Then they'll get those nasty letters. Tell them, oh, we're doing this now. It's probably not going to be just them. Discontent's going up. Yeah. We have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. Yep. Here we are, having our morning assembly. Attending the roll call. me actually look over here. There's a thing coming up. I can sign a new law soon. Not yet. But yeah, so we did guard stations. If we do Pledge of Loyalty... After introducing this law, another wing... People will be persuaded to sign a Pledge of Loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers. Awesome. Always helpful to have those. God. This will provide a permanent hope bonus. So, I mean, there's that. And then we get to access this, whatever it is. I'm very excited. I really just want to access this before everyone dies, if at all possible. Forceful persuasion. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. No, we won't. We're going to go down the Pledge of Loyalty route. That'll, I think, be our next thing. Let me just check to see if there's any adaptation laws we have yet to sign. Human flesh? No, I think we missed that boat. Triage, of course. We may have to do triage. We will see. Dueling, always popular. Reduces discontent permanently. House of Pleasure. Hope will fall slightly. Prostitutes can be employed in public houses to further lower discontent. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'll be good probably to have other ways to lower discontent soon, because I'm about to do things that's going to make people discontent. I think. Scouts have reached the abandoned sawmill. Let's go. Here, there. That's better. Wood. Indeed, it is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. Not much left. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but this frozen sawmill. And we've uncovered more sites, but we'll see. I don't think we're gonna... Damaged snowcat. I don't know what that is, but that sounds exciting. 230 wood. Take those. Frozen pond. Can't go there. Damaged snowcat. Could go there. What are we carrying already? 580 wood, 122 steel, 55 food, and 2 steam cores. Good God. How long will that take? 8 hours. That'll take 9 hours if we're heading that direction. If we're heading back to the city again, a day and 3 hours. Ice corridor is 5 hours. Okay. Let's head. Well, we're heading in the right direction. Heading to the... Let's find out. Vehicle wrecked by an explosion. There are parts scattered around it. Sure, maybe we can grab some steel. We need these folks back. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? Camp Vulcan. Live not terribly long. I should probably put a morbid humor warning on this. Several shacks stand at the foot of a small hill. We can see plenty of activity. People are moving between them constantly. Oh, great, more people. Okay. Alright, well. That's a future me problem. I mean, unless you want to make another scouting party. Well, let's see. How much does that cost again? You can't support another one. There's no point. Okay. I like that we can see that they've got resources. It's like, let's see if they outrun that storm. God. Okay, morning assembly still happening. And dispersal, okay. The Norwegian is heading back to the hothouse, presumably, but I am going to take them off, and because it's only at 60% efficiency right now, it's daytime, people are awake. I'm going to put people on it who will be more efficient, because we can afford the workers. Okay. And we'll sort of, yeah, we'll figure out something else for the Norwegian to do right now. We can use the manpower while we have it available. It'd be nice if we could just, you know, build a bunch of, you're just going to the steam hub to charge up, I see. It'd be nice if we could just suddenly have a bunch more automatons that can work for us while the temperature plunges. That would be great. Ah, yes. Raw food just increased. Because we've got hunters coming back. Achievement unlocked, Oxbridge. I have no idea what that means, but I'll check it out later. Okay. Shifts. Steam Steelworks. I mean, it's an idea. We need steel. Hey Jim, here's an idea. Don't extend the hours until you get close to quitting time. Spend your last night in jail. Yeah. If we do that... Yeah, we'll wait until it gets closer to 1800 hours. And then we'll tell them, guess what? Guess what you get to do? Oh, the music's gotten more dire. That's awesome. I'm very concerned. What's not functioning? Oh, it wasn't for a second. Now it is. I know what's happening there. How many workshops do I currently have? 2, 3, 4, 4. Its resources are down because it just needs to pump more coal. Okay. Yeah, we'll get on that. Okay. We're up on steel, so while it would be nice to give these 7 amputees prosthetics, I don't know if I have the... Yeah, it's 10 steel apiece. And right now we gotta build houses. Especially we've got more people coming. Okay, houses. Houses where? Don't know. We're by the coal mine? Yeah, that'd be good. You gotta build them places where there's heat. There's something of a heat radius. We find the heat radii with not a lot of buildings around them. Like that one and this one. Okay. My God, the music's getting intense. Okay. Something terrible is getting ready to happen. I can feel it. Alright, houses. I mean, we can build another child shelter. We want to up our efficiency, but with the medical posts. But yeah. Okay. So not a lot of space. You can build a house here, which we will proceed to do. And then we don't have enough steel to build another one, so there we go. And we get 5 more steel. At least we have enough people idle that we can build stuff during the day. That's something. Develop, damn you! Develop things! Wondering if I should build one more workshop. How many engineers do we have idle right now? 11? I mean, maybe. You have to build it outside a heat zone so we have room for everything else right now, but, you know. That's doable. But what does it take to build? That's the thing. We have a steel shortage. That is the problem. 15 wood, 5 steel. Not a lot. If we build another factory, that might speed things up a little bit. Factory. Build another workshop, that might speed things up a little bit. Just a wee bit. Is that sane? Build it like way out in the middle of nowhere. Thus far I've been building them kind of in heat zones, but at the same time it's not like it's... It's an absolute thing. There has been no rhyme or reason. Why do you say these things? That's fair. Okay. Space. In a moment, I'm just going to plunk the damn thing down. Just trying to figure out what our best plunking options are. If you want it in a heat zone, you can put it there, but if you'd rather that heat zone be for houses, there are other ways we can do this. Let's build it adjacent to places with heat, but not necessarily. Okay. So, if necessary, they can... Yeah, I get it. I get you. I get you. Just don't want to take up space that could be used for other stuff, if need be. Okay. Focus, focus. How about there? Alright. It'll make it a tiny bit faster. But I mean, my understanding is once you get to a certain point, then it's not necessarily worth it. And build another house. Let's build it next to these tents so they can see how ostentatious we are. I believe that's in a heat zone. Is it? I can't tell. It is not. That was foolish. Well, wait, is it? No. No, we're not going to do that. Instead, we need to be able to build it in a heat zone. Where are the heat zones? Why do you do this if you don't do what you say you're going to do? Somewhere around here, probably. Yeah, okay. Good, good. Yeah, set them by the graveyard. That'll be comfortable. Nice home overlooking the graveyard. Just drop them right between the tents so that they understand their place in the world. Just to make it rough on everyone else. Yeah, sure. There. Go. There. Now. You. Okay. House. Build! Build! Damn you! Okay. More coal coming in. That's good. Do we need to increase the size of our coal shelters? Is that a thing? We've already got another resource depot set aside entirely for coal. Another one would take 20 steel. That's the problem. So that may be why we want to increase, you know, do the research to get, what is it, what is it again? The large resource depot? Which takes, unfortunately, 150 freaking wood and 75 steel to build. That's the problem. I don't think that's... I don't think we're gonna make it. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's done. Yay, house. Okay. Currently comfortable. Slightly fewer homeless. There is no escape. Alright. Okay, scout unit number 8 have returned safely to the city. You can disband or the beacon or send them back out. Back out you go. Okay. And the homeless went right back up again. Excellent. Good, good. 132 children. That's many. 8 amputees, 10 prisoners, 20 in palliative care. Where shall we send you now? Okay. We can send you to Camp Vulcan to go get more people. We can send you to Deep Hollow. We can send you to Snow Burrows. To the Deep Hollow, to the Snow Burrows. I mean, you know, if we're going right to left, might be helpful. Sure, let's get more people. Plenty of room. Why am I like this? Here's the storm. Okay. Camp Vulcan you go. Okay. Now. No. Now? How many more houses do I need? 12. Just to cover what I have right now. Not counting whoever's out at Camp Vulcan. It's 25 steel per house, right? Not even counting, the dwindling wood. It's 25 steel per house, which means it's going to be it's going to be 300 steel for just like to cover everybody. I think I may just go ahead and build another hothouse. Possibly. Well, actually, we're almost at we're almost about to level up on the tech again. Gonna need the steel for these improvements, won't I? To the heating, if nothing else, because we're gonna have either to do advanced heaters or insulation. The insulation is going to insulation's going to be, I mean, even cookhouse insulation takes 20 freaking steel. Hothouse insulation takes 20 freaking steel. Yeah. We're gonna have to save it. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. Scouts have reached the damaged snowcat. Excellent. Steel! This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. Let's explore. Bags of resources. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. Yes, 121 steel. I'll take it. They are burdened with so much. Gotta bring them back. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, the alternative... Oh, shall I send them down there? No. The answer is no. We cannot explore the frozen pond. There's a storm coming. We don't know how soon it's going to cover those things. So the longer I keep them out there, the more potentially dangerous this whole thing is. Out of curiosity, though, how long? 12 hours? That storm's just sort of sat there. Jim, don't do this. I feel as though I should save the game again. It's weird because it hasn't approached any closer. That's the weird part. I expected it to get closer today, but I don't think it has. Or it's not getting closer as fast as I thought it was going to. Maybe when the cold snap hits, I don't know. But no, I mean, there's a, Okay, this is a terrible idea. $12 to get there. 4 hours to get there. Don't know if that'll be any faster. It might be. A day and 5 hours to get there. $8 hours to get there. See, it's if you go to a closer spot, you see. You might actually make it, you might cut some time off the trip. Is the idea we're thinking about. 11 hours. Yeah. Well, we saved the game. We're gonna try it. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why? We've got a bunch of resources we could really use right now. Okay. We're just gonna do a bunch of hasty building at the last minute. How much time do we have left? 7 days. Well, we have to build the lens. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. Wood, 100 steel. Yeah, we can do it. We just have to build it up. Why do I do this to myself? Or, you know, I mean, that scouting party, if we want to rely on them, and just bring them back when things get to a certain point. Okay, difference engine has been researched. Tier 4 technologies are open. Let's take a look. Alright, so faster outpost teams. That sounds awesome. 11 hours. That's gonna do a lot. Additional scouts allow us to deploy an additional scout team, raising the limit to 3. I mean, that would be nice. We'll have to see. This thing. Alright. Advanced heaters, which we're going to consume more, but will be helpful. Efficiency upgrade. Generator coal consumption will be reduced by a further 10%. That would be really freaking helpful. All these things we could do. Automatic prototyping. 150 and 100 if we want to get to that, which I presume is a place we're trying to head for the to deal with the generator. Flying Hunter's gear. That'll help for the few days that we have to gather food. House redesign. Tell me about this. This is perhaps critical. Houses will cost 10 wood and 10 steel less to build. Okay, we've got to do that. We have to. We have to do that. Yeah, if we can get that in, if we can get the prototyping in, we've got to get those. I mean, if we're relying on them to come back to deal with the beacon, then there's that. Okay. These are dire choices we are making here. Here we go. House redesign. That'll help. How long will this take now to research? Now that we have more workshops? Does anyone know? About 6 hours. Won't be done today then. Unless we start doing the crazy shifts. I can't imagine that this playthrough must be a nightmare for people who actually have the ability to think about these things on the fly. What's it like not having ADHD? Does anyone know? Okay. Wait, we built another workshop. We didn't put anyone in it. There. That might help. Just a thought. Go ahead and turn the heater on for it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. What's it like being able to think of a thing for more than a few seconds at a time? I don't know. I've heard it's great. Oh, we're getting the 23 hours left thing. Just we're about to hit a cold snap. That's great. Okay, whose shift are we extending? Ah, no. Okay, and we're getting lower on wood. Are we not supposed to be bringing? Do we not have an operating sawmill? We do, but okay. We've got to find a way to make this work. Okay. Yeah, several things at a time, not much better. Yeah. So much is happening. Oh God. I'm going to extend the shift at one of the workshops so they can keep working on it even past normal business hours. I'm going to extend the shift on coal gathering and food production, I think. Storage near capacity. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, we've got to. The other thing we've got to figure out. I guess we're going to have to do a large resource depot. Which sucks. Because right now we're barely keeping ahead of where we are. Alright. There's just too many things to do, man. Too many things. Go back to regular speed, damn you. Let's just increase their hours. More hours. Work. Work, I say. Okay. Yeah, this sucks that we're having to save up, but you know, steel production, there's an idea. Could extend the hours there. Extend the hours at the sawmill. Yes. Where are the steel mills? I know. Discontent rises. Because we must increase the time of our shifts. But the coal mine, because it says storage is near capacity, we have a problem. Oh, nice. All these things that need to happen. It's because our coal storage is at capacity. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the next thing we gotta focus on is increasing the capacity. What's the, I mean, this is a temporary solution just as much as anything else, but I can build another resource depot at the cost of 20 steel and 40 wood. Or we can continue. How much does it increase our capacity? Plus 1350, which isn't bad. How much does the large resource depot help us? Increases our capacity by how much? It doesn't say. As opposed to the regular resource depot. I understand now. Okay. It's really a question of whether we do this just like 40 and 20 at a time or if we're doing more. I get it. I'm just gonna make another of these. There. Ah! Made it down there, did you? Want to know what your next mission is? I'm gonna send you down here. That'll only take 8 hours now. That's the exact same amount of time. Damn it. Alright. I mean, I'm just gonna send you down there to explore, because apparently it's gonna take longer for that to arrive than I thought it would. Or I could be wrong and I'm sentencing them all to death. Don't know. Are we discontent? Are we? Are we having trouble with our contentment? That'll cost food rations if I do that. Send the guards out to say hi to everyone. But there's a much faster way, a much more efficient way, and it involves rounding up the usual suspects. There we go. Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? I have both. Oh, God. Ah. I am everything that's wrong with Western society right now. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send the Norwegian to pick up someone's shift. Who's not working right now? Not going to help too much at the coal mine. Steelworks are currently working overtime. Hothouse isn't. Go forth to the hothouse. I should have set the hothouses actually to working overtime. Industrial hothouse. Dear Lord, that one especially. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We'll automate for now. Turn, damn you! You have a new mission! Go forth! Go forth and grow food! Go forth and grow shanks of meat, apparently. Ah! We can pass a new law now. Here we go. It's time. It's time for that pledge of loyalty. You'll be persuaded to sign a pledge of loyalty which will turn them into secret informers. And a permanent hope bonus. Sign!
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Wrongdoers can now redeem themselves by agreeing to cooperate. Discontent just went up again. There's a surprise. Better watch out, the neighbors will be falling over themselves to sign. They want us to rat on each other. I'll never do that. Oh. Well, you know. You have to do what you it's important. Sometimes got things you just have to do. Oh yeah. We're down a few workers in a few places because I sent some people to prison. No reason. It's keeping them warm and safe. It's important. See? It's comfortable in prison. They're happy there. Jesus Christ. Ah, good Lord. And an engineer, apparently. Yeah, the workshop, while active, it's actually not cold. Okay. At least at the moment, we got some... We got this happening shortly. Okay. Yeah, we gotta up our resources here. Okay, good. Coal, more coal storage, please, for goodness sake. There we go. Okay, that will help. Okay, so that's something anyway. We're going to get more food in shortly, which is good. These folks are not far from wherever they're headed. More places to explore. Probably. How we doing? Hi, Molly. Going to go eat? Sure. Go right ahead. I'm sure there won't be any problems. Shall I give the guards some of these rations before they disappear? Just so that we can... so that we can lower discontent a little bit more? Sure. Actually, that was very helpful. Go out on patrol, why don't you? Show them everything's fine. resting. Yeah, I know. A lot of folks are homeless. A lot of them are going to be cold. Very much colder soon. Frozen pond. Okay. Tell us why we're here. Hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Oh, God. Really? That's what it was about? It was about nothing? I am tempted strongly to just restore the game because of that, because we got nothing. Let's see. To the stone ship, it is a day and 13 hours. To the research station, it is 12 hours. 15 hours to Tesla's grave. Which of those is closer? Let me take a quick look here. You would think Tesla's grave is closer. It's also further to the right. I think we're actually going to be okay, given the rate at which things have been going. Yeah. Alright. Send them there. And they can hop there. Okay. Let's hope that that works. Okay. Is there a particular reason you were pointing? No, just a bunch. We have arrows now. Okay, great. Okay. So that's happening. $91! Being treated. Good Lord. When you have not enough time to do much of anything. I mean, I could put another engineer here. Doing nothing. All right. Oh dear. Runaway child. Sir Amanda's here to see you. He says his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive, and she scares easily. The father explains, I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have left. And apparently I cannot equip him for the journey, because I don't have enough food rations. Oh! This had to happen in the middle of the night. Why? Why did this have to happen in the middle of the night when there were no food rations? Dang, nabbit. Oh, good Lord. We are going to die. He'll die too. Stop him. Or ignore him. Let him. Heck with him. Stop him. Oh, God. This is rough. This is rough, especially now. Good Lord. Okay. Yeah. Just need to. I think if I think if I'm playing this, I need to like put warnings on it at this point. Because. Yeah. It's messed up. Number of sick are going down, but that's going to go back up again. Jeez. Oh my God. Okay. No, we're still trying to hoard steel and coal and wood so that we can get our next advancements up so we can actually, you know, maybe allow everyone to live when the storm comes. Who knows? This is going to be great. We have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. Yep. How will we manage against that monstrosity? Don't know. Figuring it out. We're not doing very well at storing food. Morning assembly has started once again. Andrew Hardy! Alright. Yeah. I can take the Norwegian off their shift, wherever the Norwegian is. I can find you like that. Okay. What is the shift? 8 a.m.? Okay.
Brace yourselves. Home is coming.
Well, here we go. Alright. Now. House redesign's done. That'll be helpful. Now, minus 94 Fahrenheit. It's now chilly everywhere. In the homes. Livable, but chilly. Let's make that better. Guard station, of course. We don't want you to die. Workshop freezing. But the heat's on, so maybe they'll be okay when people go to work. Gathering post is cold. Workshop. Turn the heat on there. And we've got to turn the heat on at all the places that don't have it on currently. We're gonna run out of coal. Let's see, I think that's all of them. Okay. So we'll see, the cemetery is very cold. Thankfully its inhabitants aren't complaining. I think they'll be okay. Tech tree. Oh, we can extend the range on the sawmill. It's not a terrible idea, but I mean, you know, once it's full, we can just move it again. What does the advanced steelworks look like? How does it build advanced steelworks? Oh, yeah. Automatic prototyping. 150 and 100. Which is where we get house insulation. I mean, +1 heat level's nothing to sneeze at. Should probably do that for the healthcare. Actually, should probably do that now for the healthcare. But we gotta build that lens. We gotta build those lenses. Advanced measuring instruments installed in the beacon will enable us to gauge the severity of incoming storms. That'll be 100 of each. 100 of each. Of wood and steel. Oh, crap. Yeah, how are we doing today? Heading up there? Yep, okay. I think we're going to pull you back soon. Hopefully. And you're heading out to check out that, right? Yeah, sure, okay. Good lord. Okay. So, I mean, we could get them researching something, but the question is, what? What is our thing looking like? We might make it today to the time that we're looking for to do the lenses. We have 6 days left for the lenses. Of course, I don't know if once we build the lenses, if that just means that, you know, everything ends. But I feel as though it's important to the game that we must waste resources on these lenses. Yeah, because otherwise, there's so much we could build right now if we just wanted to, but only one. We could only build one thing. That's the problem. Raw food, 226. What's our capacity for food? Or these hunks of meat? 300. There may come a time shortly where we will need to increase our storage capacity for food. That time is not yet here. Yeah, so far so good, but we'll see how it goes. 500 citizens are housed out of the 603 at present. Of course, they gotta go to Camp Vulcan. Alright. Let's just kind of see, once everyone gets to work, what the temperatures are looking like in there.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
We've got work to do. Okay. Moderate risk of getting ill in the workshop. Oh, for goodness sake, turn that on. I know. Fighting arena, very cold. Don't go to the fights. Yeah. I mean, it's doable. It's just not ideal right now. So I'm not gonna up the heat on on the steam core or anything else. I'm just even just turning on the heat in these other places is already gonna be taxing enough. Okay. That at least gives us something. I am very concerned. Yeah. How soon before we have more things happen? We get more coal in a few hours. Yeah. I mean, a lot fewer are sick, which is weird, but okay. So I'm expecting that number to go the other way. Once we have... Someone is knocking, which is not good. That's conceivably a problem. Let me check. Hopefully everything will be fine. I'm going to go and check real quick to see what that is. Okay. Looks like that was people trying to sell me something I already have. From the way that looked. I actually did not make it to the door before they were away already, but I spotted them from a distance. As, you know, I had to take a moment and find my mask, put it on. Oh, look, there's a network error. That's not good. Let me see if I am in fact still broadcasting. Ha 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 ha! I will refresh that window to see if I am even there. I am there. Okay, good. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it looks like that was just someone trying to, that looked like the people that sell, that come around here selling selling various connectivity things for the, internet cable, that type of deal. And I think they're just, it was this team of them out. And last time someone like that came by, they were trying to sell me fiber, which I already have. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Ah, yes, back to Armageddon. Let's see. Are we at the point yet? No. 5 more wood, and we'll be at the point we can actually build the lenses. I think we're gonna do that. Foolish though it is, I think the sooner we do that, the easier it will be to actually try to get something done here. Okay, we're there. Let's do it. I'm actually even gonna save again. Save again? Why, yes. Okay, here we go. Stereoscopic lenses. Better be worth it. That'll take 16 hours. And we're out of wood. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. We've got coal coming in an hour. And then in 3 hours, they'll make it to some place or other. Yeah, this will be great. Okay. But slowly building back up. If there be a way to do that. Out of curiosity. Advanced Steelworks, Steam Coal Mine. Advanced Coal Mine is down here, so yeah. I think the next thing's gonna have to be the prototyping. And then we'll be able to get it. Yeah, with the prototyping, if we can do it, 150 and 100, then we can start insulating the houses. And maybe do the advanced coal mine. And we'll see. Just 2 hours away from wherever your next destination is. Not that many people sick now, which is insane, but whatever. I'll take it. Mild frostbite, that's great. And 7 people are hungry. For some reason, yay that we have enough rations at the moment. You know, the point I've pretty much just decided I'm saving up resources for these big leaps that we have to make, and then I'm gonna try as quickly as I can to build up housing and all that afterward. That's really all we can do now. Sacrifices. Okay, scouts have reached Camp Vulcan. Yay, more survivors. Just what we needed. Okay, as we approach the camp, we can see the inhabitants are busy packing. They've dismantled a couple of huts to build improvised sledges. Okay. You're going the wrong way! The scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they're nonplussed. It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nansen on that if you reach him in the south. Their work here is done. We could convince them to join us, so we could show them our city. So we get 19 more scientists. Engineers. Basically is how they translate. Direct the scientists to our city. Haha. Let the scientists go their way. They will flee north and probably perish. Okay, fine. Come on. Okay. So that is the thing that's happening. We'll be here in less than 12 hours. That's about to happen. Okay. Where are we? Ah, yes, I sent you to Tesla's grave. So that I could get you here sooner. 9 hours. Well, we shaved a little. It was 15 plus 9 is 15 hours plus 9 hours is 24 hours. So, yeah, shaved off a few hours. And send them to the stone ship. Because, of course. Of course I'm doing that. How's that storm looking? Any closer? Not really? I don't think it is. I mean, you know, from here it looks like it's very close, but the front, I don't know, we might be okay. Maybe. Famous last words. Might be a tiny bit closer. Okay. Yeah. Maybe once these lenses are built, we'll have a better idea. I think we finished building the lenses, and then we just in time to see that scout party with all the resources get swallowed up by the storm. That'd be great. So I think I'm gonna try and hang on long enough today to get the lenses built. After that, though, I don't know. I know. It's like, yeah. So much. Why are you hungry if there is food? We're reaching capacity for rations. Do we actually need to build a... I mean, you know, if we want to build a storehouse for food, we can do it. Depot for food. Let's check here. Raw food, food rations. Yeah, sure. How many of these do we have? We have one for wood, which is freaking useless right now. Let's change that to food rations. We don't have to build another one right now. Why did we have a wood depot? Because we had more wood coming in at that time, I think. It's nice to actually take stock of what you have available already. Wood, coal, coal, coal. Okay. Oh, good lord. And people are going to be getting off their shifts shortly. How close are we? About 3 hours. But possibly longer when the other workshops close. Guess we'll see. What's our coal capacity right now? Coal capacity now is 4960. Still getting close, but at least that actually is, that's impressive. I might go ahead and build another depot just for more coal. There comes a point, Jim, when you should consider doing this instead. I need to look up how much does the large resource depot actually provide us with. Tell us. Is this cheating? I don't know anymore. I've stopped worrying about that. Let's see. 3,600 coal, so it doubles. I think thereabouts. If I'm thinking correctly. Well, let me look. 3,600 versus 900. That actually is considerably more. That is considerably more. Yeah, think about that. That is a thing to think about. Alright. But where are we? Where are we truly? I don't know. I think if we want to, wait a minute. You need to fix the window there. Okay. I just left it hanging there. I couldn't see OBS for a moment. One of our people died. Ah, great. Clear Hayton worker. Dang it. It's insane because so many of us are getting. There were only. It was at a time that only 3 people were not getting treated. Man, that's nuts. That is terrible. But, you know. That's where we are. Okay. So where the soup storage happens. Okay. Let's go to the other hothouse. Put the Norwegian in. See if that helps. We're trying to make sure that we have enough for everyone. Okay, stereoscopic lens is researched. Beacon can now gauge the severity of incoming. Well, here we go. Sir! Knowledge is dangerous, sir. The scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Thank you for telling me what I already knew. Well, actually, I didn't know that I knew hunting would be impossible. I didn't realize that the hothouses would be freaking useless. So, yeah, it's mostly just stockpiling food at this point, and stockpiling food and coal, and insulating the houses. I think that's really it. That's the question, right? That is what we were trying to do. Prepare for the storm. Recall all scouts and outpost teams. There we go. Okay. Oh, we have a plan now. There's an idea. Oh, more survivors. Okay. Snow burrows and deep hollow. Okay. Research generator power upgrade 3. Research overdrive couplings. Okay. Oh, apparently these are the things we need to do. I didn't realize it was going to tell us how to win the game. Actually, that might not be telling us how to win the game. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. A total of 3,438 food rations. Good God. Okay. Well then. We have a plan now. Can we do it in 6 days? That's the question. I don't think we can. Maybe? Probably not. And the sick thing is that number's going to go up as we find more survivors. 3,438 food rations. It's madness. You're about to hit that point, right? In 2 hours. Okay. It's inoperative because it's too cold? Huh. Okay. Burial ceremony. Can't miss that. Dang it. I'm gonna miss it. I clicked on the wrong thing. No, wait, there it is. I don't think we actually get to see the ceremony. We just get to see people go wandering around it. Here we go. Trying to get to see the ceremony, which is really just people gathering. Oh, no, wait. No, the thing's getting loaded in. Okay. That's cool. It's the first time I've seen that. It's the first time I've been able to see that. Scouts have arrived at the stone ship. Okay. Oh, this looks terrible. It's just a landmark. Found a supply depot. That's it. Depends where the depot... Oh, for goodness sake. I don't think we have time. This is looking really not great. How far away is that? 9 hours? Okay, I'm gonna save one more time. This is insane. Let's see. Okay. And I believe at this point is when we are going to, yeah, it's after 1. We're going to come out of that. Yes. In some ways, I have to wonder, were we better off when we didn't know? It's blissfully, probably not, no. Oh, jeez. That was, well, that was a heck of a thing. That was definitely a heck of a thing. Wow. Okay. So, one thing I have to say is that playing this game has gotten increasingly difficult, especially in our current situation. And it's one of those, one has to laugh or you're going to cry things. So I gotta, it's probably, I don't know. I mean, I might try to pick this back up again next week, but we'll see. We'll see. There's, there's only so much. There's only so much dark humor one can do in a given environment. That's but we shall see. We shall see. I'd like to thank everyone who's been watching. This is nuts. Don't know if I'm going to pick this back up next week or if I'm going to hold off. Because, I think we're at a point where a little of this game is starting to go a long way. I'm going to be very curious to see, if we survive 6 days to get thousands of food rations. Don't know if it's going to happen. But at least we're at a point where there are goals. There are goals set up. Don't know if actually achieving those goals will lead to winning the game or not, but maybe it will. So that's good. What else do we have happening then? So tonight we have Invisible Sun. We're still on a train. So I'm going to be running that. Tomorrow I actually am taking off. Ordinarily we'd have a one-shot and dark matter going on tomorrow, but I'm taking tomorrow off. And that will resume the following week, hopefully. Still figuring out actually some things with the one-shots, so it may take a little longer for the one-shots to come back. We'll see. Or it might just pop right up. We'll figure it out. Let's see. What else is happening? Monday night I'm over on Salty Sweet Games playing in their 5e campaign, Strange Invasion, Assault on the Barrier Peaks. On Tuesday nights, back here on this channel, we have Casket Land, which is a PBTA game that's an occult western set during the end times. So much apocalyptica. On Thursday, in the afternoon, I'm over on Encounter Roleplay, running a short campaign of Deadlands Noir, Dreams of Dust, set out in the Dust Bowl. On Thursday night, back over here, we are playing The Sprawl, run by our guest MC Brian. And then what else? What else is happening? Then that's it. We're back around to, I think we're back around to Saturdays. When we'll see what happens. I happen to have enough time today to do this, actually, for the first time in quite a while. Owing to not having a thing on Sunday, so that was very helpful. It's part of the reason why we're changing up how things go, because I've bandwidth must be preserved. So we're going to see what we do, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I may decide to bookmark this until until there's light at the end of the tunnel for the pandemic. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. I just got to take the pulse of how things are going, and from what I'm able to tell at least, and we'll see, or at the very least put up a disclaimer of some kind. Some people heal through dark humor, some do not. So just got to see. I enjoyed this, but at the same time, it's like I got to think. It's like Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And we're going to wander off now. I'm going to start lunch, and then I will start planning for things. Very, very glad folks are, at least a few folks are still interested in this, because I certainly am. Well, I will see you folks later. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.